Last time we were with FC Vaduz, we looked at our progress through the qualifying rounds of the Europa League, and we made it to the league phase. 36 teams going head-to-head. Well, we would actually go head-to-head with 8 teams, but all in a single elimination table where only the top 24 teams would survive. So will this Swiss system be full of holes, or will it run like clockwork?
Dad joke, sorry, can't help it.
Well, we would begin to find out on the shores of the Bosphorus as we travelled to Istanbul and that lion's den of Galatasaray. Our hosts went close numerous times, going for the spectacular, hitting the post, flashing shots just wide, and being denied by some of the best last-ditch defending you'll ever see, as we blocked shots, cleared the lines, and held firm for the most undeserved of 0-0 draws. So, with a hard-fought point on the board, we set our sights on all 3 against Anderlecht. Cristiano and Kraus combined to give us a dream start at the Rheinpark Stadium. Cristiano also initiated the move for goal number 2 as Pepsi fizzed the ball over the defence to Holgado. George Puskás threatened to spoil our evening as he pulled one back for the Belgians. But within a minute, Kraus was on the score sheet again to make it 3-1. And Kraus would then turn provider for Cristiano in stoppage time, a perfect role reversal of the opening goal of the night, for a 4-1 victory. 4-1 would be the scoreline again a few weeks later as we trounced Sheriff Tiraspol in their own backyard, leaving us within touching distance of the top 8 as we prepared to face Eintracht Frankfurt. An even first half produced only one major chance as Hermangi's header clipped the top of the crossbar, but in the second half, the experience of our opponents would make the difference, as they scored twice in the space of 4 minutes. Tunahan Cicek did pull one back for us in stoppage time with this screamer, but that was virtually the last kick of the game, and we lost. We expected the worst in our next game at home to Aston Villa as Gabriel Barbosa opened the scoring, but Lorenz Kraus, who else, was on form, equalising before half-time and capitalising on some shocking defending to give us an unexpected lead early in the second half. The surprise win eluded us though as Gabriel Barbosa equalised with his second of the night, but still, a point against Villa, a decent result. So all of that meant with 3 games to go, we were mid-table but seemingly on track for a playoff spot. But it would be hard work as our remaining 3 games would be against teams above us in the table, Brøndby, Lyon and Rangers. But Brøndby would not be above us for long as we were awarded an early penalty, won and converted by Holgado, and then in the second half produced a great team move, playing out from the back to set up our young superstar, Lorenz Kraus, for goal number 2 and an unexpectedly dominant away victory. Only now a point off the top 8 and a bye to that round of 16. And playing the team immediately above us, Olympique Lyonnais next. At home as well, I mean, we could, right? Wrong. A frustrating game where we had the chances but just couldn't score and paid the price. And as for our final game away to Rangers, ouch, not the best way to finish the league phase campaign. So where did that set of results leave us in terms of the next round? Well, not on the top 8, obviously, but 11 points was enough to get us 17th and a place in that playoff. And who would we face in that knockout playoff round? Why, Olympique Lyonnais again. On this occasion, the visitors dominated the game, scoring the opener just before the half hour. We steadfastly refused, however, to take a beating and burst back into life with this Pepsi strike in the second half, only to then give away a free kick in a dangerous position and pay the price. Still, we kept going and eventually got our reward, Tunahan Cicek curling in this butte late on to rescue a draw and fill us with hope and renewed optimism that this epic Europa League journey was not yet over, that we could channel the spirit, grit and determination that saw us overcome Shelbourne, the SKA Sofia, Rapid Vienna, Anderlecht, Sheriff Tiraspol and Brøndby. That we, FC Vaduz, this tiny team that shouldn't be, from Liechtenstein, playing in the Swiss League, that we could travel to France, we could travel to Lyon, and we... You know what, hold that thought for another season or 3. Find out if we also completely embarrassed ourselves in the Swiss Super League in our next instalment, which as soon as it's available will be right here.